Hi everybody, it's Kelly HIpflippinmamma, and with me is the ever-loving Anthony.
What's up, guys?
Pittsburgh. I was gonna wear my. Did
Speaking
you
of
get a cha-ching?
yeah, I just got a cha-ching.
You got a cha-ching.
Yeah.
I'm good luck.
I just sold a broken PlayStation 2.
I'm good luck.
You are good luck.
I'm telling you.
Bringing me them cha-chings.
We're just gonna hang out and work and chat, and that's about it. Some other people will be popping in from time to time. And some more estrogen. We're going to get some more estrogen up in this place. Not just the testosterone.
I was going to say, am I not bringing enough estrogen for you?
No, we're going to get some estrogen. There's, hello, Kathy, Land Shark Picker.
What up?
Hello, DC Cells.
What's up, guys? I should probably pop out the chat, huh? Might be a good idea to actually go and get the chat.
How you guys doing? Amy Marsden will be here in a little bit.
Cool.
Hopefully Des and Tommy will be too.
Yeah, did you send them links?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. They need to shut down the sweatshop for a few minutes. Come hang out.
Yeah, no kidding. Hi, Anamora. How about premiering a live hangout? I'm not sure how that would go.
I don't know if you can premiere a live hangout. I'm pretty sure premiere is just for pre-recorded.
I still don't know how you can upload a video and make it be live. And then
you can select premiere when you're uploading it.
Oh.
And it'll do that way.
I
might try that. I don't know. Maybe when I get like a really exciting video, I'll try that.
Craig, you want to pop on here with us?
Come on, Craig.
John, I sent you a link, baby. Come on. Come on, John. I sent you a link. Get your butt up on the panel. I promise we don't have to pray.
Well, we can if you want to.
Well, we can if you want to. That's right. When you get Mama and Anthony together, and especially John, it's kind of hard not to pray, right?
For sure.
Here's me in the dead of winter wearing a tank top, but it's warm in this room.
Yeah, believe it or not, the basement's like the warmest part of my house.
I see, D. I don't know that I'll ever do one, but if I ever do one, I will. Hi, Lime. Okay. I'll just drop it here, Craig. There it is. I dropped it like it's hot. Click on it. So click on it so I can hear you bing, and then I'll take it out.
Bing, bang, boom.
Na, 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 na. You should have been there when I broke it down and rapped, and I had my whole body was moving.
Yeah, you definitely tore it up that time.
You saw that?
Yeah, on Tommy's.
Yeah.
I was laying on the couch watching you guys on a 55-inch TV.
Oh, how ridiculous did I look?
Just a little bit. No more ridiculous than I look.
Not bad for a 51-year-old grandma, though.
No, you did really good for, considering. Give me one.
Making fun of my rap skills. He's making fun of my rap skills. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. There you go, Craig, since you won't click on it in the thing. Hello, Brother John.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Craig, since you won't I can hear you fine.
Uh-oh, I made a rookie mistake.
Hello, Brother John. I sound terrible.
I got people trying to get into the store, but we are closed.
Aw, does it make you want to open it up for them?
Not really. I've already got the register counted down and everything, so I couldn't take money if I wanted to. I probably should stay open till 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock on Friday nights. I might start doing that eventually.
Hey, Game Changer, thanks for being here. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been trying to take care of stuff all day, but the problem with the store is that, the store doesn't sell a ton of stuff out of it because I live in a small community, but I get a lot of people that come in and they want my time, and I'm like, I got to get back to work. I had a buddy that was a mechanic, and people would always end up in his shop, and I never understood how he made any money. And looking back, I'm betting he probably didn't. Make a lot. He had bills to pay.
Sleepless Hustler, hello, Pat D's. Hello, Pat D's. How are you?
I'm looking up. I had somebody bring me in some cool stuff today.
Hi, Myra.
I'm looking up, trying to get some ideas of what some of this stuff sells for. Not too bad.
Big changes coming to Sleepless Hustler's channel. Care to elaborate on those changes? A little more fun. Well, I'm going to try and get into this Vendu and see what it is all about. I don't know what it's about. I was going to process some jewelry, but Pat says big changes coming to his channel too. Less nudity.
Less nudity.
On Pat's channel.
Has he been having trouble with having a lot of nudity?
I don't know. I think he's just joking.
I wasn't sure.
Hard to tell with Pat.
I haven't had a lot of time to watch a whole lot of YouTube. I've been busy working, trying to keep the sales coming in. This has been slow month.
I haven't had any eBay sales all week. Talk about slow.
I'm hoping that it starts picking up soon.
Yeah, I do too. Usually, when I send offers to buyers, I usually always get a sale every day from an offer to a buyer, but I haven't this week.
Yeah, I would be doing a lot better off if I would make offers to buyers. I need to utilize that a lot more.
Ooh, my eBay's connected. Do you use that Vendu?
I don't even know what it is. I'm guessing it's a payment processing
A
service.
cross posting? Yeah.
Oh, Vendu. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. Yeah, I've used it a little bit when it was free, and it works really well. I actually did a video about it on my Shelby Pickers channel before I quit making videos over there, and it's a pretty good program.
I wonder what they're going to charge.
I don't know. It seems to work pretty good. I was pretty happy with it, but I just don't see the sales on Macari, so it isn't really worth my time to spend hours cross promoting stuff to their website because it's just not translating to sales for me. Hey, Pat, I'm sorry. I just got reading chat. I was clicking on stuff and working on stuff.
He wants to know how you're doing.
Doing pretty good, Pat. I've been working and I got some stuff in today. A guy brought me in a couple boxes of stuff for $20, and a couple things that he brought me was I like the old Las Vegas stuff, and it's the El Rancho Las Vegas, a little ashtray. It sells. I paid $20 for everything, and it sells for about 10 by itself on eBay. And then I got the Stardust Hotel, which I don't think is in business anymore. I think it was torn down, and it was a pretty good deal. I'll probably for $20, I probably got $80 worth of stuff, maybe.
Look, we're all together again.
Yeah. What's up, John?
How are you doing, Anthony?
Good, man.
You enjoy? You look like you had a real good time down in Disney World, man.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. Yeah, we had a blast. It was really cool.
I'm going to go get something to drink really quick. I didn't bring anything to drink.
Disney,
I'll be right back.
Disney World would be really, really fun without kids. I'm such a horrible person, but I would not want to take my children there. I would. I hate it, that I said I'm going to start an amusement park where you just stand in line.
Mhm.
You just stand there and stand in line, and then at the end of the line standing, you go stand in another line. Because to me, that's just like it's what going to amusement parks are all about. Just I'm going to spend an hour. I want to go see Star Wars. I would love to go see the. That's what I want to go see.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. It's so cool.
They said it'd take forever though to. It takes forever to be able to get in, and it's
Yep.
always real busy.
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's definitely worth it.
Did you go to the?
I regret not live streaming from Galaxy's Edge. It was
Oh
so.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that next time we go.
I would like to go to Universal Studios and go to. I'd like to go to the Harry Potter theme park they have. Would be really cool too.
Yeah, for sure. I've never been to Universal yet, but I'd like to. Is that Dew of the Mountain?
It is Dew of the Mountain. Because I got polish of the nail remover in my mouth.
Ew.
Well, that ain't good. You ain't supposed to drink that.
I'm not going to say how it happened, but it happened. And now I feel like I drank a bottle of battery acid.
Whenever I was a young boy, probably about 15, 16 years old, we used to work on cars all the time, and we owned a junkyard, and we had several Mustangs that we were working on, 60s model Mustangs. Well, one of them was a 68 coupe, and we were sitting around, and we were trying to get it to run. We couldn't get it to run, and I was drinking Mountain Dew, and I had my can sitting on the side of the hood. It was not in good shape. I mean, we were talking 1996 is probably year 7. And I picked up my Mountain Dew and took a big swig out of it and spit it everywhere because it was gasoline. Talk about nasty. That was.
Yeah, that would suck, dude.
Yeah,
That would. Hi, Johnny.
I was burping gas for a week.
Dang, man.
I had bad stuff. Yeah.
That's no fun.
Hi, Marianne.
I don't know why.
I actually swallowed the gasoline, John.
A little enough of it to.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any long-term damage, but it didn't kill me, so I'm still here. I'm 40 years old, and I was probably 15 at the time. Your body's pretty resilient at 15 years old.
Wow.
Tell you what, the only bad thing about this cross posting is it doesn't take down your listing when it sells. So I got to remember to.
In to Vindu and in them though. That's the cool part.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
That makes it a little bit easier then.
Well, I linked to my eBay. It says it's active. So when I pull up,
Do you want me to show you how to do it?
sure.
Okay. So let me just get back to the main page then, because I was in the middle of pulling something in. Cancel. Then do go back. Okay.
Hi, Scrappy.
Let me share my screen.
Hi, Scrappy.
Meow. Meow.
That doesn't bother him. We have one of those.
No. How's your cat doing, Anthony?
Good. Yeah, he's doing real good.
He
I'm sure you'll probably see him at some point. He likes to run down here and jump up on the computer and be crazy.
Did you end up changing his name?
No, it's still Nala. He already knew it, so we just kept it.
Listen, it's the 2020s. You
Yeah.
can have it transgendered animals.
Transgendered kitty cat. Tranny cat.
Okay, so this is what you're going to see, Kelly, only you're not going to have any listings down here because you haven't used it yet. So
all I'm seeing is connect your marketplaces. That's it.
Okay, so yeah, you still need to do that. After you connect your marketplaces,
I did.
It's going to take you. So you connected all your marketplaces?
The ones that I had, I only had one. Oh, okay. No items created yet. Inventory.
Yep.
Okay.
So you'll see pretty much what I have here. You see this little plus create listing?
Yep.
You just click on that, and then you can either create one from scratch and choose where you want it to go, or you can import from eBay, and that's what I've been doing, is just moving eBay over to like Macari and Poshmark. So most of these I already have pushed over. So I'm going to kind of...
It only transferred 48 items.
Well, no, you can load more. See right here?
Do I have to click import to every single one?
You will, yeah. But there's actually a little bit of like work involved in that as well. So like, for example, I'll just do this Oogie Boogie. You click import. And,
okay.
Oh, the computer's like so slow. Okay. Import. And yours will go much faster than this, but my computer like needs fixed or something, so that's why it's going slow.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's the Conor McGregor fight.
Cool.
Who do you think's going to win?
Conor McGregor, I'm hoping, but Cowboy might. Probably Cowboy.
Connor's getting kind of old, ain't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Not old, but just old for a fighter.
So then you'll see on the side, Kelly, once you select which one you want to import, it's coming from eBay, so it's listed. I'm going to send this over to Macari. So I just click on Macari, and it says Macari details. Then from there, like, Macari can only have 40 characters. So pretty much got to, like, try to trim it down as much as possible.
You have to do that on every one?
Pretty much. Dang, I'm still over.
Okay.
There we go. So that's really all I can have is, but it still has down into the script.
My very first one, I should click import and then do that on.
Yeah. Then it's just going to ask you information, which is stupid. It should bring this stuff in from the other ones. Macari does tags, so just Nightmare Before Christmas, because I've done some of their stuff already. Categories. The categories are really stupid because it doesn't really have a specific category for like plush or toys or any of that. It's basically made for like clothing and home goods, which is dumb, but it is what it is, I guess. So you just go through and just tell it how you want to do it. Other thing with Macari and Poshmark, you have to have even numbers. So instead of 22, 32, I'll just do 23, round it up. And then I normally just click save in case something happens and then list on Macari. And it'll take it into Macari and do all that fun jazz for
So
me.
now that I've clicked on my first one, do I go over to where it says Macari not listed?
Yes. And instead of clicking where it says not listed, just click like right on Macari. And then when you do that, it'll pull up the listing information in the Macari form.
Yep. It's telling me only 40 characters.
Yep. So you just need to cut out some of the title. That's what sucks is because eBay, you can have up to 80. And most of mine, I try to like fill up the title as much as possible. But yeah, as you can see, it goes super slow. Well, for me at least. My computer's being all jacked up right now. Yeah, timed out. Yeah, it's my fault. My computer's fault. So let me check to see if that actually worked. Yeah, it listed. There it is. Oh, wait, no, it didn't list. Didn't go to Macari. It's making a liar out of me. I don't like that. So now it's going to make me go through and do all that again. Wait, it's on a Poshmark one. Why is it doing that? There we go. Macari. Okay, good. It kept all my information.
And so I just go down.
I don't know why it's timing out on Macari.
Category.
No sense. I haven't had that error before. Have you ever had that error, John?
I had it on one item, and I could never get that item to upload over there. I don't know what it was.
Kathy, if you get it really rolling, it can save time, but I mean, there's actually a good bit of time involved.
Yeah, my old Nelly Bell charging phone right there. That's the one I can take pictures with if I can use the phone that I'm filming with right now to go live with you. So
listening to Kevin, it sounds like.
I've got all these vintage Olympic shirts that I've got empty Timberwolf.
Watching a video from Todd Rendon right now.
Oh, Todd. That sounds like Commonwealth.
Johnny, yes, Vendu is a platform just for cross posting.
I think he's going to finish up
and send it to multiple platforms at the same time, or you can take listings you already have and send them to different platforms. Like Craig and Tommy are actually the ones who told me about it.
I don't know about it.
Have you
Hey,
heard that error I just had, Craig?
I wasn't watching. I was trying to get everything set up so I could.
Okay.
What did it do?
It basically just told me it timed out.
Trying to send it to Macari or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't had any trouble out of Macari. I've had trouble every now and then about pushing something to Poshmark.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't had any issue with Posh yet. It's right now the error is from Macari timeout error. Then it gives me save and copy and paste on Macari.
I've had to do the save or copy and paste to get something over to Macari before.
So what actually happens then?
It'll all this plugin does, all Vendu does is it takes all the fields off of the eBay page one by one, and it just opens up another browser and it starts pasting those into the appropriate places. And sometimes it gets confused, I think.
Anthony.
Yes.
How do you ship? FedEx, UPS, or USPS?
You can pick any of them. I normally go USPS unless it's heavy and they can save money. Then choose one of the other options.
I don't have a FedEx by me, though.
You can go to Walgreens if you have a Walgreens.
Walgreens, yep.
That's where I take all my FedEx.
I've got a Walgreens, and they just opened up a little FedEx, just like the UPS store type things, inside of our Walmart.
Nice.
I haven't used FedEx in a while.
Yeah, I use for FedEx I go to Walgreens, and then for UPS I go to Staples. Trying to relist a NES that I sold earlier today. I have 3 of them.
Nice.
That's one thing I hate about Macari is you can't have multi listings, multi quantity. That's like the one thing I would have them fix.
That and more characters for titles.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I wish eBay would just conform with everybody else. Or vice versa, everybody else would conform with eBay, one of the two.
Anthony, it says my Macari's not connected.
You have to go into the settings in Vendoo and add the sites. You can add Etsy, Macari, and Poshmark.
I did add Macari.
Oh, you did? Okay. Let me log in and see if I'm having any trouble.
Yeah, like I said, I just had an issue with Macari too, so I don't know if they're having an issue with Macari or not.
And they are. I assume they're coming out of beta pretty soon, end of the month, isn't it?
Well, they just said they were in. It said make sure you're in 0.60 or something like that.
Yeah, that's. I was just saying. I just noticed that.
The other day I was in 0.05 that.
I don't know how I would connect Macari. It says Vendoo in progress.
So Kathy's asking what I said about Vendoo. I was just saying it's a platform you can use to cross post items. Like if you were to build one listing, you can choose to send it to eBay, Macari, Poshmark, Etsy, any of those platforms that you have. You can send it to each one. Now, you can also, like say you have 1,000 listings on eBay that you want to upload. You can just go ahead and start uploading all of those different listings you have from eBay to different platforms. And that's kind of what I'm working on now is I'm trying to beef up my Macari store because yesterday I moved over 45 listings to either Macari or Poshmark, some listings to both. And I sold 3 things in the same day just from having more items over there. So I'm trying to do a little bit better with it, being that eBay has been so slow as of late.
I was amazed how quickly I saw some stuff. When I started using this, I started posting stuff over on Macari and Poshmark, and I was amazed how quickly items that I had listed on eBay priced the same way for a good while. Yeah. How quickly they sold on the other platforms.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not like I'm just listing books. I mean, clothing over on Poshmark.
Yeah.
I pushed some home goods. I sold a dang textbook over on Poshmark.
Nice.
What's up, John? I didn't say hey. What's up?
Did you say you sold a textbook on Poshmark?
I did.
I must be out of the loop. I didn't know you could sell that stuff on Poshmark.
They're over there. You can sell home goods over there. And I assume that's close enough to being a home good to me.
I've kicked around the idea of possibly paying the money and getting a one of those high bid accounts and start utilizing my YouTube channel to do haul videos and then posting stuff over there.
With your auction stuff that you get, I think that'd be a great way to move some of that stuff.
Instead of just trying to list stuff on eBay and try to grab myself into that platform or try to list on so many other platforms, I think it would be, I think I would do good branching out into my own. I've seen a couple of other people do it, and they seem to be doing okay. Hungry. Haven't eaten anything today. I think I'm gonna go down to the Chinese food restaurant here. And
oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound really good.
I had a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, it's either that or go next door to the steakhouse and get a hamburger. But I can buy a large order of chicken fried rice for $6-7, or I can go next door and spend $10 at the steakhouse and get a hamburger. And I'm not a big fan of their burgers. I go back to Subway and get a meatball sub, but I'm not sure about all that either.
That's the one Subway sandwich I don't care for is the meatball.
You don't like the meatball?
Oh, I like it.
I'm sorry, Craig. I
That's
thought you
all
were American, but I guess you're just communist or something.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Communist.
You,
yeah.
you damn socialist.
I just pushed an item over to Macari.
subs. You're like, I like tuna subs. It's my favorite.
Tuna's good.
Subs.
I like.
I don't like.
If you get tuna fish, you got to load it up with black olives, though.
I used to get I used to order a sub that was a pizza sub. You could get, like, they'd put pepperoni on it, and then they'd put cheese and whatever you wanted on there.
Nice.
Okay, so how do I link my Macari then, since my Macari's not...
Do you know how to do it, Craig?
How do you link your Macari? What do you mean? It's not. I just pushed something over. I imported a listing from eBay into Vendoo and pushed it to Macari. What do you?
I think she's saying that her Macari is not linked to eBay.
Okay, so go back, click on the Vendoo logo at the top left hand corner.
Yeah, I'm in settings.
Okay, settings, marketplace connections.
Okay.
Poshmark, I know you have to log into Poshmark on a separate tab and then come back and it's good.
Since we had troubles connecting to Macari, please be sure you are logged into Macari in a different tab.
Try that. So open up another tab in your browser if you're using Chrome and just log into Macari and come back and refresh that page and see what happens.
Because I wanted them to go from eBay to Macari.
Yeah.
I think you can go from anything to anything.
Yeah.
When I say anything, I mean within their sites they support. The eBay, Etsy, Macari, and Poshmark, where they would be applicable. My understanding, at least. Found a pretty cool brand. I guess it was yesterday. I couldn't find the exact jacket. And I'm trying to be a lot more picky with clothing. It's a really cool khaki. I think they call it like a barn coat. It's got the plaid and stuff on it. Anybody heard of Bill's khakis? The pants are out pretty expensive. It's a twill.
Never heard of it.
I neither. But the pants used pre-owned were selling in the $40 to $50 range.
Nice.
I haven't decided what to do with it yet. It's like $5.
Uh-oh. She's not happy. Why don't you share your screen and we can see if we can help you with it?
I'm trying to log into Macari now.
I'm trying a second listing on Macari now to see if this will go.
We can't help you with the logging in thing.
This can bite my butt. That's what it can do. It can just bite my big fat butt. It's got lots to chew on.
Yeah, once you get Macari running, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why the heck it's taking forever to list again. So I'm wondering if either there's something going on with the Vendoo or I don't know. It was, same thing from Macari timeout error. Interesting.
Must only be working down here in the south.
Is it working good for you, Craig?
I imported an item that I did not have in Vendoo yet from eBay and pushed it over to Macari without a problem.
I just logged out and I logged back in, so I'm going to see if that makes any difference at all.
Extensions. Isn't there a okay, I've already got 0.6. I guess mine updated.
Oh, now it's telling me Macari's not connected. So yeah, that must be an error going on right now, Kelly. It's
Okay.
also telling me Macari's not connected, and I know for a fact it is because I just listed 45 items there yesterday.
Are you in?
I'm going to check again just to make sure marketplace connections are there.
Are you using Chrome browser?
Yeah, I'm on
You
Chrome.
know where to go look at your extensions?
The
3 dots over to the right, top right.
Okay.
Go down to settings.
Oh, you know what? I can see right now that it's trying. Oh, you know what it is? They switched over to 0.060, and right now it's trying to say connected version 0.050.
So your update hadn't gone through yet.
How do I make that happen, Craig?
39.9. I'm kidding.
Here, let me share my screen so you can see what's going on. That's the exact reason you can't do it, Kelly. You pull that up.
I don't know how you force a update because I'm on.
You click.
I'm on 0.060. 0.6.0, which is the version that they're saying that you have to have, right?
I'm not sure. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, my man.
You want to hop in, Anthony?
One Anthony's enough. No, I'm kidding. Come on. I went and reached into a bin of stuff that I didn't have listed that I haven't touched in forever. It's like, okay.
Kelly,
Did you find
pull my
your
screen up so I can show Craig.
Yours? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's cool. Yeah, so you see what I mean, Craig?
Yeah, 0.05. Yeah.
Not coming. Is that what you're getting to, Kelly? And you're trying to connect yours?
I don't know. I don't know how to try and connect it.
So you're doing it right. I just don't know why it's doing it.
Anthony, the dang duck is in the way.
What's it?
Up there to the right of your little face up there on the top right, there's 3 dots.
Okay.
Click on that. Go to settings down at the bottom, second one from the bottom. On the left-hand side, when it comes up, click on extensions. Will be over in the left-hand side.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way that you can extensions down at the bottom.
Okay.
All right. So scroll down. Vindoo Marketplace. Connect to a third party. All right. Click on the details over there. It's showing 0.60. See that right up above your mouse right there?
Yeah. That's weird.
That was my first thought.
That's mine is 0.60.
One thing you can do, scroll, let me think. Details. All right, hit the back arrow. If you're going back. See the little bar to the right, right in between Vindoo? Yeah. Turn it off and turn it back on.
Okay.
Go back to your Vindoo tab and see if you can refresh that screen.
I think this was the Vindoo tab. Oh, no, it's over here. Okay.
Just hit refresh.
Yes! Ah! Ah!
Something good happened?
We have successfully connected to your Mercari account.
There you go.
You owe me half of the first thing you sell.
No, you didn't help me.
Or $39.95, whichever is the larger. Connecting.
Well, it's at least saying 0.06 now, so
yeah,
that's a little bit better.
If this doesn't work, I would close the browser.
I
would close your whole Chrome browser and open it back up and see. All right, Poshmark connected.
Cool. So I'm guessing Macari's next because I see Macari right here.
Yep, it may do one at a time.
Yep. You're the man, Craig.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say? Say that louder.
I said you're the man, Craig. Awesome.
Now, it's not asking me to upload this. It just has save.
Share your screen. It's a screen sharing
Mama
kind of.
turn.
I don't know how to share my screen.
Down at the
bottom it says share screen. Click on it.
Yeah. Right where it says leave studio, it's right next to it.
Don't click on leave studio. That means we would have your channel for a few minutes while you were gone.
And who knows what would happen then.
See, there's nowhere to list.
All right, what screen are you
There's
on?
nothing over here on the right.
All right, hold on. That's just on the Vendu screen. On the left-hand side, you're on. See how Vendu is yellow?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so click. If you want to push it to Macari, click on. Have you already saved that? Click the pink. Yeah. All right, scroll down. You have to fill in some of this stuff. All right, with what I've noticed with Macari and maybe Poshmark, you don't put your decimal place. It has to be in like even dollar amounts.
I did this once before.
That's why I always hit save, because it'll keep it.
Yeah.
You got to do I think you got to do next to women too. At least I think you do.
Yeah, it'll tell you down there, right next to your submit or whatever. It'll tell you what errors you have. I've gotten to where I do free shipping on Macari. Up my price a little bit. So you can get a cheaper price on shipping with Pirate Ship. All right, so you've got $1,200 a pair of jeans. Nice.
Won't put that in there.
You don't put the decimals in there, Kelly.
Just put 12. Just leave it at 12.
Yeah, you got to fix your category too. You got to go next to where it says women. There's a drop down. See how it's still red up there?
Okay, hang on.
All right. When you're doing shipping, do you want to do it and ship it with Pirate Ship, or do you want to have them send you a label? Did Macari send you a label?
I can probably do.
Then there's one more drop.
Yep. You have to fill them out. You can't leave any of them blank. It doesn't like.
There you go.
Okay, now list on Macari.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it should be listed in 4 to 5 seconds.
Now I'm on 3 platforms.
There you go.
What do I do when something sells?
Take it down to the others.
Call Anthony.
Craig, you're so mean to me.
It's fun. It's all in fun. Come on.
But thank you for helping me.
Wait till you get the bill.
Exactly.
We will send you a bill.
I got bills to pay.
Oh, no. You need to add a payment method to your account.
Yes. You got to do that. So you need to flip over to Macari and set up your payment method, which means you got to link a bank account or a debit card or whatever Macari asks you to do. When you type in that social security number and that credit card number, just make sure you're sharing your screen.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever you do the copy and paste to Macari, it basically just sends you to Macari. Is that right, Greg?
Yeah. I think it just opens up a tab and it starts grabbing everything from one screen, just pasting it over there. It does it manually for you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I actually like this. It's a little bit easier to do just right on Macari.
$4. I got to go through these Game Boy Advance games, see if any of them are worth. They're probably not. They're probably a lot of them all together.
How do I do all that? Settings.
Yeah, you just want to do that through actual Macari.
Yeah, I am. My address is
$2.99. Nope.
pretty short on Macari now. Let's go back to inventory. Why is it still not showing up on Macari?
My payments.
I'd be curious to know how many people in the chat are also selling on Macari. And if you are, what do you think of it? I really like Macari.
What's up, Jody? I wasn't watching the chat very good, Kelly. Larry said he'll
I
come
wasn't
on.
watching it at all.
Larry said he'd come on. I don't know if you're
Yeah,
friends with Larry on Facebook or not.
I just saw that. There you go, Larry. Hurry up.
Hurry on up, Larry.
Big Larry.
Laird Nizzle. My Nizzle.
Hurry the hell up, man.
Oh,
She's not pushy or anything, Larry. Good looking out on that, by the way, Craig. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you, Craig.
Got my glands found. I apologize.
Craig,
Huh?
I love you so much.
I like you.
Thank you.
You're all right.
Yeah.
That means the world to me. That means the world to me.
I like you like a sister.
Oh, I love you.
If you knew Craig's sisters, you wouldn't take that as a compliment.
Well, he is from Alabama, Kelly. So you.
I don't have any sisters.
I love everybody till you give me a reason not to, and then you're dog shit as far as I'm concerned.
Amen to that. We won't go there though. Let's move on to something else.
I'm serious, man. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to a T, but if you cross me, that's a long road to hoe to get back.
The thing that I read on the internet one time, it says there's two. If you talk to different people, there's two different me's they'll tell you about. One will tell you that I'm a horse's ass, and the other will tell you that I'd give you the shirt off my back. And they're both right. I don't treat people the way they think they should be treated. I treat them the way they deserve to be treated. And that's kind of the way that it ain't always the best way to live your life, but it sure does keep you from getting walked on quite a bit.
Well, you know what, John? I have nothing but love for you in my heart, and I feel the love that you have for me whenever you and I talk.
You're a wonderful, I love you. I think you're a great person. I think you got nothing but sincerity and kindness in your heart. I think that, but I don't,
Thank you.
I always, sometimes I don't play well with others. I always like to kick sand sometimes when I'm in the sandbox with other kids.
Here's the thing. I have such a low bullshit tolerance level that it's really hard for me to be friends with some people because I can't be around it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Larry's backstage, Kelly.
He's in.
Larry's backstage.
Sorry about that. I was on Vendu. I just looked at the chat and it said I'm backstage. My bad, Larry.
It's okay. It's okay.
You guys,
I think another
I
person was coming in too, so they found their earbud.
I had
think it was
7
Amy.
credit cards pop up on my screen, and not one of them is the one I want to use.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, they're debit card stuff too. I have to actually go get my purse.
Oh, this 0.6 changed the order of everything. You notice that, Craig?
I have listed
You
on.
went from being third to first in the import order.
I didn't pay attention to it.
that's really killing me. I can't get rid of
It's only showing me 3 now.
it.
Is there a way to remove the ones you don't want to import? Like the ones you've already imported?
Nope. You're pulling from eBay first?
Yeah.
Nope.
That sucks.
I don't think. I don't know what.
How do you
order.
take a listing down?
Now it's giving me crap about. Oh, there it goes.
There's a once you click, you go back into Vendu.
Yeah.
Say you sell something on Poshmark that you've got cross posted on all 4 platforms.
Yeah.
You can go back into you process your sale through Poshmark, and you go back into Vendu. You go into that listing, and then just like you had listed, there's a deactivate on Poshmark. It's deactivate.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, okay,
You have to do it manually.
so it'll take out the item on the other platforms then.
Yeah.
But you have to go do it manually. You have to go tell it to do it.
Oh, okay. You gotta go into Vendu and tell it to delete from the other platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even realize that was the possibility. So that's awesome.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
That was the answer to my question I had for Anthony a little bit ago.
Do you
Yeah.
have your money just go into PayPal, or should it go into your bank account?
It doesn't do PayPal on Macari. You basically build up a bank, and then you can transfer it to your bank account.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, because I was going to be starting up Posh here real shortly, and Macari's too.
Macari, I'm a huge fan of Macari. Posh is cool too, but like I really prefer Macari. Like if I wasn't on eBay, that'd be my primary platform. That's how much I like it.
Now, are you doing the name brands on Posh, or you just got ordinary?
No, I don't buy anything but name brands because I don't know clothing well enough.
Oh,
To
okay.
be fully transparent. But I've been transferring some stuff over to Posh lately.
Okay.
And I do it just because Victoria, every time she's doing Posh, it motivates me to want to do some Posh. Plus, she shares all my stuff, so I'm like, man, I should probably take this seriously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should.
Why does it say my payment could not be processed?
I don't know.
Hi, Bluegrass Picker.
Anthony, are you coming on here or no?
Maybe.
In the words of Chris Tucker.
Shut up. Okay, Maggie had no luck with Macari.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, D. I mean, there's things that like could just simply be improved on Macari, and it would just be like an out of this world platform, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, because one of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, he did a real good video on Macari. I forgot who it is.
I need to like get more serious with that type of stuff, like sitting down and like actually getting back into those type of videos. I just haven't had any time, especially with trying to catch up and make sure the business is moving in the right direction.
Yeah, those are evergreen videos. Those are the kind of videos that come back later and you're like, wow, I made freaking $40 this month off this video because and it's not one that you just put out.
Yeah, I would love to start doing a little bit more of that. I really need to get my either a new computer or get my computer fixed or something.
I thought your computer was newer, Anthony.
It's a 2014 MacBook. So, I mean, it's not super old considering it's a Mac, but it's also not super new either. It was running great, and then I went to download. I didn't realize that iMovie had music in it you could already use. I was trying to find non-copyright music to put in the background of my videos, and I tried downloading this really cool bass guitar background, and I ended up getting some kind of a virus. So I tried to, there's this website called listentoyoutube.com, and I was just trying to download the the MP3 version of that video. And ever since, like, I get pop-ups and all kinds of crazy stuff happening to my computer. It's been running like crap. Like, my iMovie barely works anymore.
You got that new Windows on your laptop?
I have a Mac, so I updated the OS and everything like that, though.
Okay, yeah, I had to get a new computer because I gotta get Windows 10 now because Windows 7's done.
I still use Windows 7.
Yeah, but they're not going to do no more security updates aren't anymore. So the 14th of January was it.
They went downhill when they went Windows 8 and Windows 10, in my opinion. I don't like either one of them.
What did you think was the best one, Craig?
I like Windows. I've got Windows 10 on my virtual machine, but I use it once every 3 months.
What do you prefer though? Like, do you use a Mac or do you use a PC?
Oh, my machine's a Mac. It's a pretty pricey MacBook Pro. I bought it in 2017.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to figure out something. I don't know if it's time for me just to invest in something better or what.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky when I was working for the bank in Pittsburgh. They offered a 24-month interest-free.
Nice.
So it's hard to turn down free money. My credit was not good, but I was approved for it. So
cool. Yeah, I might have to look into something like that.
It's the first major computer purchase I've ever made. I think it was $2,800 when I bought it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember how much this one was, but it was pretty pricey too because it was like a brand new MacBook Pro.
And you can definitely look at used ones. They're easy to reload. The problem is they maintain their value, and that's what I like about them.
Yeah, for sure.
If you want to look at used ones, God, what was the name of it? Mac. There's a site that refurbishes them that has them at decent price. I bought my daughter's one about 5 or 6 years ago. Can't remember the name of it.
I've officially got 50 listings on Vendu. That's with the 3 that sold already out. I guess 53 would be.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
109.
it says that your payment cannot be processed whenever I put my bank account or my debit card information in.
That's weird.
Yep. Who got me into this? Oh, that's right. It was Anthony.
Yeah, it's my fault. Sorry.
Larry did it.
Help me make more money.
I know Anthony was just trying to be a good friend, and
I went and screwed up your whole day.
no, you're all right. I'm no worse off than I was before.
That does suck too, because it's definitely beneficial to have your stuff in multiple places.
And that was kind of I didn't really want to get into Macari and Poshmark. Before I always talked pretty bad about Poshmark. And I'm like, I share my stuff once every couple of days, and it's getting more eyes on the same items. You got a higher % chance of something selling.
So is it mentionable for you now, Craig?
It is.
I remember once upon a time it used to be unmentionable.
But that's when you get in that mindset of you got to share your stuff every day. I think as long as, just like eBay, if you list and share your stuff, when you get a chance, I think that's just as good in my opinion so far. I mean, I haven't sold a whole lot over there. Let me look.
Hey Kelly, I'm backstage on my computer in the back of the store. I'm going to jump out of this one because I have to go to the back and take pictures.
All right, babe. Are you going to jump back in?
I'm in the back room on my other computer.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm going to jump out here, and then you can add me and go work and take pictures. I'm going to run and grab some Chinese food real quick, though, and I'll be right back.
I already added your back room. We're looking at your back room now.
Uh-oh. You see my front door and my back door.
I've sold 2, 4, 5 items, which is far from being a lot over there. 2 books, one a textbook, one a Bible.
Okay.
And 2 shirts. And the last 4 have sold all in the last month.
Hey, Anthony, you should have joined me today. I decided to do a live listing.
Yeah, I saw that. I was out doing some RA though.
Oh,
I tried to join you, Larry, but by the time I got over there, when I was watching the boys' show from this morning, I watched the replay.
Yeah.
You were already done with your live.
Well, I got the word. I was Jenny was on there with me for a little while until her pain started bothering her, and then she found out that she advised me I might as well sign off because there were just too many of the more advanced people doing YouTubers. There's too many of them going live, and they were just taking all the people away from me. So,
you know, you should do a live for the sake of doing the live, not for how many people you have in your chat, because people will watch the replay.
okay.
Just for background noise, Larry. People will watch, just like I still will watch the boys' show even if I'm sleeping and I don't catch it. I'll still go back and watch it. It was a live show, but I'll still go back and watch it.
But the other thing was though, with mine, there wasn't nothing going on after Jenny left. It was just me on there.
You never know. I went live by myself for 7 hours, Larry.
Well, who'd you talk to?
Everybody that came in the chat.
Oh, yeah. See, everybody was leaving. Jenny was the only one left in the chat.
Kelly never has enough to talk about.
And
she's never at a loss for things to talk about. Is what I meant.
She was in too much pain. She was going to take a nap.
Oh.
I have to take them pain naps too. Sucks.
So yeah, I told her I was probably gonna do another live listing one tomorrow sometime.
And Mr. Craig, I find that to be an asset, not a liability.
What's that?
You're sitting on your what?
Always having something to talk about.
I agree.
Yeah, especially in this line of work.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an asset. Or an asset or one of the two.
You're an asset.
Well, you're definitely an asset.
I hate listing things less than $10.
Yeah.
But I had a stack of 7 Game Boy Advance cartridges. Nice. 2 of them were in the $10 range. All the rest of them were $4 and $5. I took the 2. Yeah. I'm gonna list the 2 individual ones that are about $10. Brought the other ones up.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure most of the stuff I have is at least in that $10 range.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is I'm overspending the money on these. They were 59 cents a piece, and I probably bought them about 2 years ago. They've been sitting in a box over there. I'm like, damn it, I'm grabbing them and listing them. I don't care. Just if I get $5 total, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just get them out of here. And I'm a big sell one like this, so I don't spend a lot of time building a listing.
Hi, Scrappy. I'm right here.
Scrappy. Scrappy Doo.
Yep, Scrappy Doo. That's his name, Sir Prince Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
His dad was Sir Prince Sir Prince Champion Rocky Balboa.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Sir Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, they're coming out with a new, I don't know if it's a show or a movie called Bel Air. It's supposed to be like a darker version of that show. I don't know if you saw any trailers for it or whatnot. Pretty cool. That's your cup of tea, of course. What's up, Mary Beth?
I hate my life right now.
That's a good concept there, Anthony. He says less than $10 go to my flea market booth. I normally do the same thing. I still have plenty of stuff that whenever I first started that is like lower dollar, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing when I first started. So you'll even see like the craziest backgrounds and all kinds of stuff from whenever I first started.
Yeah, it's always fun. I think a couple of months ago, I sold something that I'd had in my store literally for 2.5 years. I only knew that because I could tell the background. I was taking a picture on like the laminate flooring before I got my light box and all that. It was just, it was like the wooden flooring.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so old. So I can tell by the flooring.
Yeah. You can tell mine are really old because you'll either see like my bed sheets, especially whenever I was doing the when I had camo bed sheets. You'll see like something laying on that, or you'll see my kitchen table with like all kinds of salt shakers and crap behind it.
As long as you don't have an uncut toenail showing up, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Doesn't that add value though?
Hey, it depends. It depends who's buying it.
I'm going to try and put my PayPal debit card in there.
Don't try.
If I can get it out of my wallet.
Trying doesn't get anything done. Do it. Do or do not.
Yep.
Pee or get off the pot.
I can't get it out of my wallet. You got a fix for that, Craig?
Pull harder.
That's what she said.
Apparently, I had this misspelled in my eBay store. Maybe that's why it hasn't sold yet.
Oh my, that is good.
Woo!
Oh, look at that. That sucks.
I don't know why I have this price so high. I'm gonna roll with it though.
Ugh.
Please go through. Yes, it went through.
Are you officially Macari now?
Why not?
The PayPal debit card went through.
Why did I just get a notification? I think just got $45 from you.
You did not.
Mary Beth is asking, what is Yoda's exact quote? Do or do not, then what?
Do or do not.
Okay, there's no
do or do not.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, Maggie Doodle just said it. There is no try.
Yes.
Luke Skywalker said, I'm trying. And then Yoda's like, there is no try. Do or do not, or something like that.
Can you add more than one payment?
I do not know.
Wouldn't that be no, I do not?
I hate it when you hold on to something too long and it loses value.
Yeah, I know. That sucks.
That sucks.
I have plenty of stuff like that.
Another $10 item. That's probably why it's in my unlisted stuff.
Okay. So now let's go back to Vendu and see if oh no, it's doing something. It's doing something.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow up.
Don't get too excited.
Is it ticking?
Vendu is working for you.
All right, now that I got you on, Anthony, I've had these sitting here for a while and I've not thought about them. They need to be cleaned up. I know your wife is a big Disney person.
She loves Disney.
Uh-oh.
What are they? Oh, that's-
Aww.
It's got a bunch of dust on it.
Look.
oh, yeah, she would love that stuff. I actually gave her a Minnie Mouse just like that Mickey you have right there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a pen holder or whatever.
Apparently it was given to somebody as a gift at some point, so it's got an inscription on the bottom. But if you want them, I'll send them to you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Looks like the ears are kind of messed up, but
Oh, she don't care. She'll fix them.
yeah, let me see if I can, how cheap I can get them to you.
Cool.
They've just been sitting here, and I had them. I don't know why they were sitting right here close to the computer.
Mary Beth says Disney dust is priceless.
Yeah. I don't know if it's authentic Disney though. Dust.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay, so now I'm sitting here on Macari looking at this listing.
Okay.
What you doing?
Now, what do I do with it?
How much do you have?
Are you on the actual Macari page, or?
That's not
Yeah.
Are
It says
you-
from venue, you might need to select the shipping options. There was a problem selecting the category or specifics.
okay. So, are you inside of the listing then? Are you on the
Yeah.
Macari page, or are you on the Vendu page?
Macari.
Okay.
So
What I would do is just go through and make sure everything's correct on there. Like you'll have to select shipping, whether it's free or if you're charging them or whatnot.
Okay. It wants dimensions and everything.
A lot of times, if you're exporting it from eBay, it'll pull in whatever dimensions you had for your eBay listing automatically. If not, you can just guess it.
Calculate shipping.
That's awesome, Maggie Doodle. What fast passes did you get? You need to go to Galaxy's Edge when you go. It's amazing. I could live there. It's that cool.
Is that one of the new things?
Yeah. It's basically like Star Wars land. It's called 2, and it literally you feel like you're in the movie. It's that cool.
So is that the one that's just opened like this year?
Yep.
I think so. I think they were constructing it. We were there 2 years ago.
Hey, what's up, Paul? Paul says, "What's up with you guys going live all the time?"
Hey, Paul. We're a tight-knit group.
Oh, nice. Just a reservation for Og's Cantina. That's awesome. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, Maggie, is getting there early enough for Rise of the Resistance, because they literally, the minute the park opens, they start putting people in boarding groups. I think most of us are already past the hours, Paul. Like, I know I am. I'm pretty sure Kelly is. Craig's probably past it. Are you past your hours, Craig?
On what?
You're monetized, right?
Oh yeah.
And John has to be past his hours.
I was double past my hours. I had double the hours before I had 1,000 subs.
Oh, for YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my kids from my Sunday school class, he's Chinese, and he has started working at the Chinese food restaurant, I'm guessing, so he can learn the culture. It's pretty interesting to watch the dynamic of seeing somebody that's that are from mainland China and seeing them trying to interact with them. I was sitting down there. I'm a people watcher, and I was like, this is interesting. Because I guess he's trying to learn how to speak Chinese, and they're trying to learn how to speak English. So it works out pretty good.
Oh, you'll get there, Paul. You just go live, man, and put some videos out. Especially with as many people as know you now. You know, you're always out there with T and Donatella and all them.
It's a long, hard grind, people. It's a long, hard grind.
That it is.
And then when you get there, you ain't there. It's still a long, hard grind.
Yep.
We can't all be Harry Tornado. God, I wish I was, but
Dude's got it going on.
that dude has got the looks. He's got the gab.
I think he's up to 11,000 subs he's picked up in the last 30 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
He
awesome.
went from 5,000 to 16,000 the last month.
Wow. That's a heck of a jump.
Yeah,
He's not doing daily content. He's doing regular content.
Yeah.
He started doing premieres. He's got a great stage presence, if you want to call it that. You know.
Do you think the premieres really make that big of a difference?
I don't know. It's something I'm willing to try, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Grimes finds just hit 20,000, and all he does is premieres.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, Paul, you should be getting that package tomorrow. And I scratched off the missus's name and put your name on there because I didn't know if it was a secret present or not.
But I know that
be on the lookout for that. You should be getting it tomorrow.
Grimes fell in with the Lunkers TV, which really helps too. For anybody out there that's under 1,000 subs, if you want a secret tip, find other people that are in your sub count range. Start going live with them.
Mm-hmm.
Start going live. Start talking about stuff. Be unique. Come up with good show ideas, and just get out there and start talking.
Or just be a fool like me,
Oh,
and you just never know what's going to happen. You know, one minute I'm falling off my chair, the next minute I'm rapping and dancing. Okay, it says list. It says list. I hit list.
I've been listening.
Shut up, Larry. It's listed. It's listed.
There
We
you
have
go.
one listing on Macari.
Hurry up, guys. Go and buy that listing. Kelly, did you see my thumbnail for today?
For the morning show?
No, for the video I released this morning.
Honey, I haven't watched any videos today. No. Oh, is it the one with Nate going like this, blowing smoke?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was epic.
That was the bins one. I did watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
Mary
to-
Beth says, with Mama, we expect the unexpected.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I did watch a video this morning because I watched that one.
I'm supposed to meet up with Nate tomorrow. Should everything go well. I know that it's supposed to be like bad weather though, so I don't know if he's going to want to drive that far. I have to go anyway because I have a doctor's appointment.
Well, I can't wait to get over there and meet you guys.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
A big mama sandwich.
Would you like fries with that?
That's what the kids are. Their little heads popping up. The kids are the fries. And the wives are the onion rings.
Okay.
What day is the Birkin effect getting there?
I think on the 16th of April.
Because I'm thinking about coming in on the Thursday, not the one. I mean, on a Friday,
Mm-hmm.
not the Thursday, because I'm gonna have to ship my jewelry orders out. So I think I'm gonna come in on the 17th, and then I'll probably go home the 21st. Maybe try and book a night flight. That way we can do Bible study live.
That'd be cool.
That would be really special to do a Bible study together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be cool. I don't know if you guys have had similar experience as far as Macari goes. I've noticed Funko Pops sell so much better over there than they do on eBay. Not that they don't sell good on eBay, but I've had way better success with them on Macari.
I think a lot of toys in general sell better over there.
Yeah.
Or not better, but good.
Yeah.
Where the fuck?
Now, when I go back to my save, can I delete the jeans I just listed?
No, it'll still be there. That's one thing that sucks is you have to continually scroll through everything you already listed.
What happens if you hit delete? Does that mean you delete your listing?
I don't know. I didn't know there was a delete for it.
If you do a delete on Bindu, it only deletes it on Bindu. It doesn't delete on the other sites.
Oh, okay. Craig, are you going to pay for Bendu?
I'm seriously considering it. I'm gonna try and get as much done listed with it as I can before they start asking for money.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like,
and I want to compare the price to List Perfectly.
Okay.
The problem with List Perfectly is I don't think you could. I think you had to be invited to the beta, or you had to get. It was hard to get in or something. I know it's not beta anymore, but
yeah.
Good thing about List Perfectly is it supports other platforms. I think it supports Grailed. I think it supports. They just added Facebook Marketplace, which I do a good bit on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the prices to compare them. If it's a good bit more, I probably would not go with it.
Yeah.
I'd probably stick with this one with Bindu.
Have you tried List Perfectly yet?
I have not, because I don't think you get like a trial. I think it's you start paying. And
Gotcha.
If anybody in the chat, if anybody knows differently than that, please correct me. But
so I'm guessing that it's probably not set up this way, but by their pricing breakdown, what I'm doing right now, importing it from other platforms like eBay or whatever, that's an extra $4.99 a month. And then it says new listings, you get 5 for free, and then they start charging you like, however many you're going to pay for. Now, say you were to stick with the free and you keep the import, could you theoretically just upload to eBay and then just cross post from there for the $4.99?
I don't know.
It seems like that would be kind of like a loophole, but you would think they'd be like, yeah, that's not gonna fly. At least that's what I would think, but I don't know.
I know not.
Come on. There's two.
Do you like this, Kelly?
What?
Do you like this?
No, not really. I'm just happy something's happening. I'm just glad I've got 2 things listed.
I got 3 drafts. I got 4 drafts done. But I'm a drafter.
What Vendu is.
What's that, Larry?
They're asking you in the chat what Vendu is.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell them again. So, pretty much what Vendu is a cross posting platform. You can use it. Say if you want to build a listing from scratch, you can send it to eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, and Mercari, or you can choose which ones you want it to go to. What I'm using it for right now is to take my listings I have on eBay and to cross post those over, so you can actually import your listings from other platforms and then share them to different platforms. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to get as many listings as I can put over to different listings, different platforms.
I would always list to eBay first and then bring it in and then push it out. It was just easier that way.
Yeah, that's what I do right now.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing as well. Granted, I've only really been doing this for like 2 days now, so I'm kind of behind in this game.
2 days, you're an expert by now.
I don't know about that.
Found something made in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, PA.
Expert. All right.
Amy's backstage.
Amy.
Sorry.
Yeah, she said she was gonna be back there and she found her earbuds.
Hey, Amy. What's up, girl? Hi, Susan Snooker.
Hi, Amy.
How are you, Susan?
Our buds.
Hi, Dolly.
Okay.
Get your beautiful hair down.
I think I got this one. I have a bunch of stuff that I took pictures of that I'm trying to list. I've actually got most of it listed. I have like 10 more things to do.
It's cool.
I had like 150 to start.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me on message.
Yeah, I took more pictures after that too.
I bet you crashed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why will it not type?
It's like I got a Macari message.
How do you know when you've sold something on Macari?
It'll pop up and show you on your phone, and it sends you an email. Yeah, so that I relisted an NES that I'm selling for parts over on Macari just a couple minutes ago. And I sold one on Macari earlier today, and now I have somebody else asking me questions about it, wanting to buy it. It's just crazy, like, because I've had these NESs just sitting on eBay for like 3 weeks now. Like, no action.
Are you listing them at the same price?
Yeah, exact same. Like, I might go $1 or $2 higher on Macari just because if you have to promote it on Macari, basically it just drops the price. So normally I keep everything comparable to eBay, but I might go like $1 or $2 higher just to account for, you know, the promoting it to likers or whatever. But yeah, it's essentially like the same price. I think I have it on there for like $16.
Guess how many listings I have on Macari?
4.
One.
3.
Dang it.
3.
Good guess, John.
Yeah, you're right. John wins.
I'm sorry, I'm lagging and lying. I think that Macari appeals to a younger group. I think that if you list stuff over there that is that appeals to a younger group, toys, stuff like that you're going to see a lot more action over there. They probably younger kids. I think they feel like eBay is for old people.
And the thing is, I actually sell most of the stuff I sell is like right in that range of like that demographic.
Right.
The stuff I enjoy selling, at least.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So I think that maybe that's why I've had, you know, such decent luck with it.
I enjoy selling it too, but the older I get, the harder it is to find.
Yeah. For sure.
And I don't know if that's because it's becoming more scarce or just because my circle of people doesn't have a lot of excess video games. I think if you're 20 years old and you're out there like buying video games and flipping them and stuff,
yeah,
everyone has stuff, you know. But when you're 40, not too many people, you know, are like, oh, I still got my Super Nintendo from when I was a kid. Be like, oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And
you got 4 copies of Harvest Moon? Yeah, I'll take that.
Absolutely. I just picked up some broken Super Nintendos. I think it's my video tomorrow that I have scheduled. So I got 2 broken Super Nintendos, a broken 64, and an Xbox that we don't know if it's broken or not.
Right. This is what old men sell.
Yeah.
I got your razor, Sonny. But they actually sell really good, actually, in that same demographic, because these straight razors or whatever, they just sell good. It's kind of a popular thing right now to shave with these old timey razors.
John, do you sell on multiple platforms, or are you just on eBay?
I'm pretty much just eBay.
Okay.
You don't sell any other big platforms?
I have like 5 items listed on Mercari,
I'm kidding.
but I just don't have time. I
was poking at you about Amazon.
Oh yeah, I don't sell on Amazon. I wish. If I was going to focus energy, I've been fortunate, and I take it for granted, but I've been fortunate enough to hang around Scott, the bearded picker, for 2-3 years now, and kind of, in his inner circle, and see a lot. And I've been drug into a lot of chats with a couple of other people that are big Amazon sellers.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, those are the guys that's got it figured out. We're out there hoofing it for $45 eBay pickups, and they're out. Shane is out in Los Angeles right now. I'm in a private chat with him, and he's taking pictures of palm trees. He's out there sourcing.
That's awesome.
Drove to Colorado and flew to LAX. We're not doing that as eBayers.
Yeah, for sure. I went to New England on it, which helped pay for my Disney trip. But yeah, definitely not anything on the scale. God bless if that was a sneeze.
Yes, thank you.
Well, the thing is that if you go to, so much about Disney that when you go to Disney, you can go there and buy stuff, and
Yep.
I mean, that's a given. You're going to go there and you're going to pick up stuff like, I picked up an Eeyore. Like from watching your videos and stuff, I've learned quite a bit about Disney. And I was at a thrift shop the other day and found an Eeyore, a big Eeyore Disney Store plush with a detachable tail.
Yeah.
And, I paid $3 for it, and I think I listed it for like $20.
I saw that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Disney stuff is rock solid.
I saw,
Oh, it's like gold. My problem is 90% of the Disney I bring through my house stays with my wife. That's the only issue I have with it. So
I thought I read somewhere that Disney was cracking down on people going in there and buying in bulk to resell.
Yeah, they do, especially if you go to the character warehouse where they already have stuff 75% off of store prices. They'll limit you to like five of the same items. So like when me and Ash go through, we'll have to go through, both of us, and each get 5, and then we'll go back multiple times. And then there's multiple Disney stores or Disney character warehouses in Orlando. So we'll go to both of them each time.
Hi, Tia. How are you?
Yeah, that's smart, Anthony. Yeah. That's just good business. Oh, we'll break that. That's $20.
With all the stuff Ash bought in Disney, though, we definitely probably aren't turning a profit on that trip.
All right, guys. Immortal Hourglass, who is Dia, says, I hit the road on Monday, Mama. Just wanted to come smash your love button and let you know you was on my mind. Hey, panel.
Hey, what's up, Dia?
Guys. Where's she going?
She has a job. She has a man's job. Where
I know. Looks like she could take any man in this chat because I've seen her. I'm like, holy crap! Talk about muscles. She's crazy. She got them big arms.
She's getting there.
Yeah. I follow her on Facebook. I'm Facebook friends with her, but
yeah, she has to carry these big hoses and water down decks and stuff like that.
But she's like, what, 22, 23 or something like that?
I think she's 24, 25. She might be 28. I can't remember. She's a hydroblaster. She's headed to Texas. She's 29.
Sounds like a fun job.
Hydro blaster.
Very physical.
Let's get physical. I don't want you to get demonetized because I sound just like Olivia Newton-John.
Yes, you do.
OLJ. OMJ. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, and
Let me hear your body talk.
don't get me demonetized now.
I know. I'm so.
You'll lose out on that 37 cents you'll make on this live, right?
I know, and that means a lot to me, man. I'm at $50. I'm trying to get up more than $50 because I'd like to get a check every month.
I should get a paycheck whenever they pay out again. I just crossed
Yeah.
over.
I don't get. I don't. I've been doing some testing on YouTube, and I'm figuring some stuff out. Like, I think I'm pretty close. Me and Craig's been working on some stuff, and I've seen some definite improvement in my sub count on my channel. And I've been learning some stuff. One of the things that I did different is if you go to my channel, you'll notice that I have an intro video. It says, "Hey guys, this is John from Nevermore Antiques. Welcome to my channel." Kind of like a landing video, and it kind of gives an overview of what my channel's about. Asks them to subscribe, and I've been doing a lot of studies, and you never want to end a video. Technically, that's a bad idea. You want to point them to your next video. You don't want to say, "Hey guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day." You want to say, "Hey guys, this video may be over, but you can click right here, or right here, and watch another one of my videos." If you pre-plan it out, you can be like, "I got a video about this here, a video about this here, and a video about this right here," and be sure to hit that subscribe button. And what you're doing is you're not terminating the video, you're giving them an opportunity to click through to another video. And it's that power of suggestion that really helps push people onto your content. And what YouTube is rewarding is not how long really people watch your video, because I was having 50% success rates. 50% of the people that were watching my videos were staying longer than half the video. But what it was is I wasn't carrying over from my video to another one of my videos. And once I started putting those types of endings in my videos, my sub count has really went up. I'm at 4,414, and I just hit 4,400 like just a couple days ago. I mean,
congratulations, man.
That's not Harry Tornado success, but for me, that's pretty good for a guy that was only picking up like 30 subs a month.
I'm stuck in that 30 subs a month club right now.
I'm probably there too.
Which I'm not complaining about that. I'm thankful for every one of them that have come over and decided to follow me. But
yeah, because it's quality, not quantity.
Right.
And I believe that. And here's the deal: I've been buying ads for my videos too. I don't want to lead anyone wrong yet, because I'm not really sure. I'm still working my way through this process. But whenever you upload a video, you can actually go into Google Ads and buy ads for your videos, and you can do keywords. And what I do is I've been targeting some of the larger resellers in our community to where my ads run before their videos.
Oh, that's cool.
And it works really well. And I think that a lot of people are coming over to my channel and they're saying, "Hey, I honestly, like, Curiosity Incorporated, Garage Flip, Cincinnati Picker, Bearded Picker."
Do you get to pick which channels you run in front of?
I can pick keyword terms that say if they're searching for Cincinnati Picker or Garage Flips or Curiosity Incorporated or the Resale Killers or any eBay. They're searching for eBay, that one of my videos will pop up. And if it's an eBay video, that my video will run before that. And I was seeing some pretty significant traffic increase.
What video have you chosen to play?
The one that I did a couple. The one that I just uploaded, it's got almost 400 views, and I've done nothing to that. So that's organic. That's just more views that I'm getting on my stuff, because it's more views that I'm getting on my stuff because I think because of the ads that I purchased and the new faces, I'm seeing more people talk on my videos that I've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing more people commenting on older videos. I had a guy comment on a video that I made a couple months ago today, and I'm like, wow, that's weird. So I'm hoping that what people are doing is they're clicking on one of my videos and they're going to the next video. And there's a lot of stuff that you can do cutting out the dead space. I edit my videos. I take out all the, like, say if I'm saying, hey guys, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I want to show you this item that I just picked up. And there's dead space right now. I'm not talking.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is right here. This is the item. Instead of having that like 30 seconds or 3 seconds, or 3 seconds is okay, but say 5 to 10 seconds worth of dead time in there, I use my editing program to edit that dead space out, and it's just flows better. Most of the people that you watch, and the thing that I've learned is that if I make a bad, my heater keeps popping on. If I mess up and I'm like, hey guys, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and welcome to the channel. Today's Thursday, and I realize today's Friday. I go back and I start over again to make sure it's done right. Make sure the stuff that I'm recording is better, and I'm starting to see a lot of good come from it.
That's
and
cool.
You can target a ton of people's keywords. You can target other people because they're building success, and it's just a way to reach out to their audiences so that you can. Somebody messaged me the other day, and they were watching one of RVA Flip's videos, and they said that my thing ran before. They go, "How did you do that? Your video ran before Justin's thing." And I go, Google AdSense. When you upload a video, click on the 3 dots, and you can go in. Now it takes a little bit of time to learn Google Ads, but once you learn it, it's really amazing. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Like, if I was doing something that I needed to promote, like say an auction show or something like that, you can use Google Ads. I was only putting $5 in a day, and I was only putting $5 in a day for my campaign, and I was seeing 700-800 views on a video after a couple of days, or the 200 to 300 what I was normally getting. and the retention rate was fairly high, which was really weird because it was a commercial.
Yeah. So that counts as a view then, the commercial?
Say what?
Does that count
as like an ad?
Yeah, but it shows up as ads. It shows up as an ad in the analytics. If I was able to pull it up, I can show you. If you ever want, I can get to a hangout with you and pull up my analytics and show you some of the stuff that it's done.
That'd be cool. I never even thought to do stuff like that. There's not many people that'll talk about how they're growing their channel either. So I think that's kind of cool to hear, that there's things you guys are actively trying to do to get bigger.
I think it's one of those things you just got to try things and figure out what works. But a lot of people don't want to talk about it because they don't want the secret out.
They don't want to share it. And I'm not picking on anyone because I get accused of that quite a bit, but I'm not picking on anyone. It's just tough. It's just tough to try to learn. And but you look at people like Harry Tornado and Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker. Now Kevin, I talked to him and he's just doing it organically, and I believe every word that man says. That dude's got a heart of gold. He's probably one of my favorite people that I interact with because he's just a genuine guy, and he's such a good family man. He's so good with his kids. I'm like, I wish I could be the dad that he is because
Justin.
He's just a really good dad.
Hey, Cody, brah. John, don't sell yourself short. You're a great dad.
Well, I could be, but sometimes I get preoccupied with stuff in life that isn't important.
Hi, Justin Grimes.
But I think you look at Jordan. Used to be the DG picker, family flip, whatever he is now. My flipping life or whatever. You know, I think these people that are having a lot of success, like Jordan. Jordan hadn't blown up. He's seen a lot of growth over the last couple of months. Big tornado. They get in that algorithm. They get into it and they get sucked up like a tornado for the lack of, you know, no pun intended. But I'm serious.
Tornado.
Look at Justin Grimes, who just popped into the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, he blew up quick.
He's killing the game though. Like his videos are amazing.
Well, what he's doing is he's doing something that nobody else can really do. There's very few people that are able to go out and just buy a crap ton of storage sheds like that. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's I call it a game killer, because you have people before Justin came along that was buying one storage shed and making 12 videos out of it. And then Justin comes along and he's, you know, making one video out of a storage shed because he's buying so many storage sheds that he doesn't have to take one storage shed and turn it into a Star Wars saga. You know,
Justin, do you have time to pop in for a minute?
Yeah, you don't have to have a Star Wars saga for your YouTube channel over one storage shed. And that's the thing that I like about Justin, is that he doesn't really do a whole lot of that. He's about turn and burn. He don't have the time to do it. Now, sometimes he'll do 1 or 2 videos out of a shed. If it's a huge shed, maybe 3. But it's always something new, and it's always interesting, and it's very seldom ever garbage. I don't know. I'm sure he buys bad storage sheds, but you wouldn't tell it by watching.
Justin, click the link that's in the chat right here, and then I'll delete it. And Larry, I think I'll pop you out for a minute, honey, and then I'll bring you back in, okay?
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean I don't love you. I love you very much.
Okay, I'll pop back in when he leaves.
Yep, I'll
you can still hear everything, Larry.
My pop.
Oh shit! Sorry, brother. Hurry up, Justin.
He might be busy.
Oh, Kelly, do you see? I installed these today. I did something handy. These
Those are
pup
cute.
racks for Ashley.
Those are cute.
Nice.
Yeah, for her Disney mugs.
Justin, get in here, Justin. Click the link, Justin. Come on, Justin.
You might be waiting on that PayPal payment to come through.
No, he said he would come.
charges
He said
the
he would
parents
pop
fee.
You
in.
rubbing off on people, Craig?
Do it.
Are you rubbing off on people with that PayPal?
Yes, but hey, people have bills to pay.
I tell you what, I'm about ready to spend $25 to sit down and talk to Harry Tornado or Josh. I would definitely. Plus, he's a good Christian guy.
Yeah.
I really like it that the more successful he becomes, the more open he is with his faith. Like
Maybe I'll go to Facebook.
the other day, he posted something on his Instagram about people being a good steward of the of what they do in their business, about not making false items that they sold and stuff like that.
Hi, Justin.
Hey.
Speaking of good Christian men.
Who's this guy?
Talking about you, man.
I've seen that face somewhere. Where have I seen it?
Is he new to reselling?
I don't know. I think he's frozen.
I heard he just listed his first item on eBay the other day.
Something like that. We got to help him get to 100 subs.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, we're trying to get Justin to 100 subs.
100,000 maybe.
If you could do me a favor and just click his sub button, that would make Mama proud. We're trying to get him to 100. He's struggling.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I have been so busy, but I absolutely have a plan, and to have all of y'all on our channel to share the success that other people have helped us with. I've just been so busy, guys, and I really do. I love Nevermore Antiques. I love all y'all.
You're frozen again. As
He's
you're
saying,
telling-
Anthony, you're number
as
5.
you're
That's why
saying
he's
how
saying,
much
Anthony,
you
you're
love
number 5.
Mama. As you're saying how much you love Mama, you're freezing. Go ahead. Tell me how much you love me again.
Hold up, 5.
Ah! I rebuke you, devil. Leave.
There's Gina.
Hi, Gina. Okay,
Hey.
okay, you're not frozen. Go ahead and say how much you love me now.
Okay.
I do love all of y'all.
Actually, Gina says that HIpflippinmamma is her favorite YouTube channel name.
Yes. So that's what she said. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that.
No, but what I was saying is that we have a plan. We've just been so busy, and it seems like one thing keeps popping up after another. But we will be starting this Sunday where we want to rotate in 2 channels a week to help them either hit their monetization or.
I'll speak up for him. He's saying except for HIpflippinmamma.
Shut up, Greg.
No way. Especially hers, but no, what a lot of us have in common is we're believers, and I really think that we should stick together and put that out there. And especially Nate, I wish Nate was here. You know, I started watching Nate first, I think, but the thing is I was new to YouTube. Like 6 months ago, we had like 78 subscribers.
Yeah,
and this is all the Lord. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I know channels. The Lord has been so good to me and Gina and to our channel. And anyway, what I did is I promised before we even started this, I asked the Lord, I thought I was going into full-time ministry. I was in full-time ministry. Mm-hmm. And what I found is kind of cool is like, how you go through like a season of life and you don't really know what God's doing until like after the fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm just trying to honor the platform that he's given us, and I would like to use that to help other believers to widen their platform because the more the better, right? And so I do love all y'all's channels, and when I don't respond to every comment, it's not to be mean or rude or anything. I literally work like 18, 19 hours a day, and then I get up and I do it all again, and I still don't have enough time to get everything done. So.
You don't ever have to worry about responding to my comment.
Huh?
I said you don't never have to worry about responding to my comments. I just comment because I know that helps in the algorithm. So I just comment if I watch a video, I throw a comment or 2 down. Especially when it's a smaller channel, I'll write multiple comments just to get more of the juices going, and that's just why I comment. I don't.
Man, I'm learning so much. I don't know if anybody's been tuning into our channel, but man, like I never in a million years. So there's this channel, Lunkers TV. If y'all are not subscribed to him, he's been a fishing, hunting, gun guy.
Yeah, they're cool. He's a cool guy.
I'm gonna say very little, right? But so we during the whole Dude Perfect thing. I don't know if y'all saw that we purchased a unit for the Dude Perfect stuff, and
I did see that.
I tell you what, I love the channel. I'm sure they're great guys, but I tell you what, dealing with them was kind of disappointing. It was a disappointment with just kind of the way that we were treated, and then meeting a guy like Rob, who's on his channels has got over 2.5 million subscribers. That's wild. He's such a humble dude, and like. He's just been teaching me so much. He's like, you teach me the storage game, I'll teach you how to do YouTube from what we've learned. And so I've just been like a little studier, like literally taking notes today. Me and him were out filming, and I've just been taking notes and learning. And I really do. So we're going to do a 1 week live to where we have two channels on every week. And we just kind of want to share what I've learned works and what doesn't work. And a lot of people don't know, but I used to be I did a lot of data analysis for the corporate office of Motel 6, just looking at all the performance of the hotels, how do we price, all this other stuff. So I'm kind of a data geek.
Business intelligence kind of stuff.
And so if y'all noticed, for the last 6 months, nobody really does premieres. Well, a lot of people do them now. But 6 months ago, everybody was telling me, don't do premieres. Don't do them. And so, but I said, guys, there's really no study out there that says that premieres are good or bad, right? And the only way you can do that is to put a period of time to test, and then look at the data and test it, right?
Yeah.
And so what I'm finding is that you find slower sub count, but you find you build more community, right? Even like you do in church, you build more community. It's more tight knit is what I found.
Right.
And so you find just one thing, you find slower subscriber growth, but your viewer rate and your retention and everything else goes up.
But and that's what it's really about, is that viewership. You can have a million subs, but
exactly, because you see, and this is not to be boastful at all. This is a study for me. It really has been a study for me, a very interesting one. But you would see channels who have, say, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times more subscribers than we do, but in our lives we're getting a higher view count during the lives, and that's because of that stronger community built during the premieres, right? Because to me, look, I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if I'll be able to do premieres all the time. I don't see that changing anytime, because I enjoy hanging out with everybody every night. We get to talk, we get to hang out.
Well, you've got everybody else wanting to do premieres now.
It does appear to be that way, and so I want to release that video on my findings, which I'll do as soon as I get time.
That's awesome, man.
But I think we were talking earlier. I don't know if you heard us, Justin, earlier, but there's so many people that aren't willing to share this kind of information that we're talking about. You know,
why not?
They're so tight-lipped about it.
There's 8 billion people on the planet. What are we afraid of? Like, you know, like let's just help each other.
If you share that information, all you're going to do is bring more eyes to the community. And guess whose video is getting showed right after mine? It's probably the big guy. It's probably you. It's probably the Lonnies. It's probably the Craigslist hunters. It's probably the Cincinnati Pickers and the Curiosity Incorporated. They're the ones that their videos are getting pushed the most. So when you share secrets and allow small channels to grow, they're not going to take viewership away. They're going to bring more viewers in, because the larger the community is, the more people are going to be watching. They're going to draw more fish, more hooks in the water, to use a metaphor. You know, the more poles that are in the water, the more fish you're going to catch. And that's what I see in the storage shed community. I don't see fewer viewers. I see more people being brought to the table, because you guys have worked together, created and fostered community, and have extended outside of your community to draw more people in. And it's been highly successful. I would dare say more successful than the reselling community, the eBayers and the Amazon guys, because the Amazon guys, they can't share anything, because every time they share a bolo, it tanks the listing on Amazon. So that's, so Amazon, that kind of sucks. But I think that what you're doing is perfect, and I think it's helpful. And you can see the people that you guys have reached out to, that they're growing. And like I said, just all eyes on me, puts more on you too.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm kind of
Dylan Alexander, welcome. Hello, Frugal Farmer. Mama loves you.
I'm kind of curious though, Justin. You said you were in full-time ministry. What was your position?
So the last position that I held was I was the minister over the young adult.
Okay.
At our previous church. So, to be honest, I stepped down. Literally one night on stage, I went up and I wasn't in the right state of mind, I felt, to lead anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was running a full-time business, at that point, my anxiety and depression, I was really struggling with it.
Gotcha.
And so, but just doing a business full time, and I don't think people understand what it takes to write a sermon every week.
Oh, yeah.
To try to prepare it. But that was every week. And if you're doing ministry right, you're keeping up with the people that you're shepherding.
Yeah.
And so to make sure that we're doing that right, it was so much, such a burden on me. And I just didn't feel like I was leading them the way that I properly needed to. And I needed to take a step back.
That's for sure, man. It's tough.
It is. And so, but hey, I still try to minister every day through treating people the way that Christ taught me. I fall at it miserably every day, but I try, right? And that's what it's about: progression, not perfection.
Hey, man, you definitely see the light of Jesus through you, even in your videos, man.
Absolutely.
I know the little 10-year-old boy comes out of me sometimes, and I say inappropriate things, but that's just one of the areas the Lord's working on me.
I do the same thing, man.
That's why I love you so much, Justin.
I once had somebody walk out of an Easter service because I was sometimes I get a little hood because like our church that we planted was smack dab in the hood, like bullet holes in the building and everything.
Okay.
So I made a joke one time. We were talking about Zacchaeus and how small he was, and when he went up into the tree, I made a joke that there wasn't just berries dangling from that tree. And some lady just like got up and like left. I felt so terrible, but like that's me, you know what I mean? Like that's my personality. I'm a joker. I'm sometimes inappropriate, but I love Jesus at the same time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's what makes our Bible studies so fun, Anthony.
Yep.
Well, I think people get to see the real part of it, right? Here's the thing. People go into church and they see the best of the best out of the pastor, the best of 45 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they don't see the rest of the week. So they've got this unrealistic picture of who that person typically is. And so I've told people, look, I'm the same as I am at home as I am on the stage or wherever I am. It is what it is. I am who I am, and it doesn't help for me to pretend. And so I think there's just a lot of misconceptions about people in ministry. But, you know, I'm not saying going out there and be completely loose lip, be a ding dong, but, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
We all got issues. They just look a little bit different.
Well, the more real you are, I think.
So much for posting our link.
I think the more real you are with stuff like that, the more willing people that are in your chat or whatever, if you're talking about YouTube, the more willing to open up they are with things. And I've seen that in y'all's Bible study. I know a lot of crazy stuff has happened in there, and it's been great stuff. You know, the more comfortable people get, the more willing they are to discuss things.
Yeah,
they're not only going to talk about.
We had the one week where the Lord was opening souls and letting the demons out. I mean, it was 90 minutes of people freeing their souls, and it was so beautiful. It was 90 minutes before we ever read a single word out of the Bible.
That's awesome.
And it is definitely the most memorable Bible study since we've been doing it.
Yeah.
I wasn't active in the chat for that one, but I was listening. I was driving, and it was out there.
I hate to hear that. Dude Perfect kind of because I know you could just see in the video how you were just excited because you'd said you'd watched a lot of their content and stuff like that, and like you were a fan. You're not just like it was just amazing. I just hate to hear that you kind of felt let down from that.
I love watching them. I think they're positive guys. It's just at the, I haven't updated anything on. I'm not going to knock the guys, but how can I say that in a way that we are? We've been very supportive. They literally are 20 minutes from us, but we reached out to them. I actually gave some things back for free at no cost. And then it kind of turned into a weird wanted to charge me money for things, and then basically it became very demanding after that. And so I kind of let it go. Still like him, but who knows? Maybe he was going through a bad day. Maybe he didn't see it that way. Still love them. So they're a positive channel. Got nothing against them. It was so different meeting Rob. Right. And I haven't asked Rob for anything. I never asked Rob to be in a video, never asked him to film with me. He's just a cool dude, but we're both friends. He lives about 40 minutes from me, just right up the road. And it's cool. It's like a relationship. Like we just became buddies, but I think a lot of veterans are like that. We can just relate.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just released a video tonight that actually, how cool is this? So he's teaching me YouTube. And I told him, look, I'll be your student. Obviously, you're successful at this, and obviously, I'm pretty successful with the storage unit thing. I think I've got it down. And so he's like, you teach me what you know, I'll teach you what I know. And so how cool is this? Is yesterday we were out again yesterday, and I was filming on my phone. And he said, put that phone up. He goes, here's what we're going to do. His camera guy, he said, you're going to film his stuff today. And so they filmed it, they edited it, they made my thumb, and then he just airdropped it to me today when we were together. So they did everything for me and didn't ask anything of me. They just
That's awesome.
made my video, and he goes, this is what I find works the best. And so they did all of that and didn't ask me for anything. I just thought that was super cool of them.
But that is so amazing. Man, I'm so proud of you, Justin. It gives me hope because, like, I know that God, it's a blessing for you from God. That I believe that you have been tested and you've been found faithful, and that God is blessing you. He's blessing your household. He's increasing your territories. He's increasing your borders. He's preparing you for something else. This isn't where it stops for you. This isn't. You're not destined to be a YouTuber. You can tell that in your spirit that God, He's in love with you, and that the way it comes out of you, I've not to sound weird, but I've been attracted to you as a human, like watching you and following you and just analyzing what you do, and I guess looking for faults because you want you're like, oh man, whatever, but like the more I get to talk to you and the more that I get to spend time with you, the more I wish I lived closer to you because you're a genuine human being. And I'm not saying this to blow smoke up your tailpipe, because if you know me by now, I don't say that stuff unless it's the truth. I could care less if you got 200,000 subs or if you got 2 million. I'm just going to speak my mind.
Oh, I know. I
just really respect you, man. I really do, and I don't have to mean nothing to you, but it's you. I am a read of people like a book, and man, I have faith in you, buddy. I know you're going to do great things. I watch your stuff all the time, and I try to support you, and I'm just glad to get to know you, and I hope to get to know you even better, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we had a lot of people that were like, you might want to keep the God thing on the hush hush, or
no.
I was like, you know what? No, this, the Lord gave me this platform, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll say it here, but I call it my undercover ministry, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that I can reach with this platform that the Lord gave me. I feel like I can reach maybe, who knows, maybe millions of people that would never walk into a church. That would never walk into church, and they're like, man, this dude, hopefully they can see I really love the Lord, but I'm still a little silly. I'm still a little jacked up, but aren't we all?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I'm okay with that, and if 20,000, that's the platform the Lord gives me, then I hope to be faithful with it. If it's 1 million, that'd be freaking wild. I don't know if I can handle that.
We'll get there, man.
Well, Rob was telling me today, man, you got me all crying, fool.
I just felt like I'm not saying, oh, thus saith the Lord, but
you should have. It would have been cooler. You got sackcloth and ashes and stuff. You can say
no, but I just felt, man. I just felt that it's just what needed to be said, and I've always wanted to be a Paul, but I've always been a Peter. I'm always messing up. I'm always being a dumbass. I'm always getting out of my own way. I'll get out in my own way. I'll trip my own self up. No one has to do anything to me. If you give me enough rope, I'm going to tie myself up in a pretty little package. But the thing is that despite all of my shortcomings and everything that I do, I can never escape the God of the universe. He is always madly in love with me. He chases me, and I am the one. I am the one that he goes after. Now you're going to get me crying.
That's crazy, though, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm the one. I'm the one that he consistently has to leave the 99 for.
Yeah.
I feel you. Amen, brother.
John, I love you, my brother.
Oh, I love you too, sister.
Yeah, this is why I really do like. Every morning, usually when one of y'all's on, I try to pop in. I at least try to listen, right? So Man, yeah, y'all are positive. I say we all stick together. We're gonna freaking grow this thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what? We'll keep doing selling stuff, but we'll make much about him. As we go along, see what happens.
Right. Right.
That's what Rob was saying today. I was like, "Do you really think my channel's good enough to like grow?" And he's like, "Dude," he goes, "You'll be at 100,000 easy this year." He goes, "Wait, actually, you're gonna be at 250,000 this year easy." And I was like, "Man, that's mind blowing." But
right,
I see it, man. I've seen it since you were like in like the low numbers. You just have that it factor, and then having the backing of God and the anointing of God.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine the sphere of influence you have. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Justin knows the Lord." You know what I mean? Like that makes me want to know more about him. You know
what's nice about you, Justin, is you give the little man just as much respect and time as you do the big man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can be somebody with 100 subscribers, and you're just as respectful to them as you would be to somebody who's got 100,000 subscribers, and that's a real person.
Well, I think because we're all in my eyes, we're all equal. We're all equally wonderful. We're all equally screwed up, just different. But something the Lord taught me a long time ago. Whenever when I was in ministry, is like I've had several partners in ministry. They'd always like get so disappointed, like when we were at a small church, if like 30 people would show up to the thing. They'd be like, maybe we should cancel. I'm like, no, we're going to freaking give these 30 people, I don't care if we're going to give them the same energy, the same respect, the same love as if freaking 3,000 people walked in here. We're going to with that one. And that's just the way I see it is that we really are. We're all equal. I know some people want to get all high and mighty, but like I told Rob today, I was talking to his cameraman and I was like, what's the easy way to put us all in the same playing field, and I might have said this before, but I always tell people is if we were able to put all of our thoughts from birth to this point up on a screen, I always would ask people in the church to kind of to set the stage that we're all equal ground. I was like, how many in this room would want me to put your thoughts up on the screen for everybody to see? Everything. Not one hand has ever freaking gone up.
Yeah, that'd be a horror movie in my eyes.
And overdraw some stuff on the ground.
I know, right? So I always think that when I deal with anyone, I'm like, you know what? I am no better than them. And if we were to do that, there'd be equal. The movies might look a little different, but I promise you that nobody would want them up there. And so we need to all be reminded that there is nobody better than the other. And a subscriber count, like that doesn't make people. I'll be honest, I like y'all a lot better even than some other bigger channels, if you know what I mean. Because you are good people.
Not everybody thinks that way, though.
Well, they should. They should. The world will work.
Well, you judge people by their heart, Justin.
Right.
You judge them by their heart, not their number.
Yeah. So we're going to get this thing together. That's why I'm doing this whole project thing that I've wanted to kick off of helping other channels grow that put so much time and effort into this. And if we're just shooting straight, the Lord's just aligned the perfect things for me. I don't think there's anything special about me that's different than y'all. I'm no better. I'm no worse, but the Lord, this is just the path he's got me on. He crossed it with Rob and Jeremy at What the Hells. Me and him have become very good friends. And the Lord aligned all this. Now all I got to do is be faithful with it. And that's hard sometimes. And then I would just ask y'all, as believers, that if we continue to grow like this, I thought about it's like, man, this is kind of wild. I never thought we'd be doing this, but that you never know how you're going to act in a situation until you're there. We can think we know, but I pray that the Lord would keep my heart humble and keep me level, no matter how big this goes, or if he takes it tomorrow, that I'd be okay with that. But
can I tell you something? If you look at this guy that the Lord's brought, it's favor. It's favor. Sometimes we want things and we don't get them, and we think, why didn't I get that? And it's because we see through a glass that's dim and dark. But when one opportunity closed, another one opened, and I dare say it's probably a better opportunity. That if whatever. I mean, I've watched enough of Lunkers. I watched him before you got with him. In fact, a friend of mine, my friend Jesse, he loves you and he loves Lunkers, and he messaged me the other day. He goes, "Holy crap! The reselling community is starting to dump over into my fishing channels." He talked about you and Jeremy over on Lunkers TV, and I said, right, but the thing is, I've watched a lot of Dude Perfect. There's a lot of pride on that. There's a lot of pride in that, and the guy from Lunker TV, kind of humble guy, kind of a really a good guy. And sometimes, I think God brought the right guy alongside of you to see you prosper.
Yeah. Hey, y'all want to hear something crazy? I was like fangirling. I'm not gonna lie, right? With y'all know who Demolition Ranch is?
Yeah, heard of them.
Okay, I think they've got 7.5 million. They're here in Texas. Big gun channel. Actually, he's got several. But they're one of the biggest. They're huge. And so, but that's a good friend of Rob's. And so Rob told me, he said, call me if you find anything. I got to go down to San Antonio. And so I found a gun in the unit, and I called him, and or I FaceTimed him, and I was like, bro, guess what I found? He's like, what? And I showed him a safe. There were 2 safes in the unit. And then I held up the gun, and he's like, no way, you found another gun? And then he's like, no, check this out. He's like, bro, check this out. And he pans the phone over to the guy sitting next to him, and it's Matt from Demolition Ranch. And I'm like, what? That dude's got like freaking 8 million subscribers. That's wild, man. I was like, man, the Lord has brought me down a wild path.
Heck yeah.
When you find those guns in the storage units, do you have to call the police?
In Texas, I don't really have to, but I do either that or have it run. So I'll a little behind the scenes, right? I'm not into really the dramatics, but if it's truth, like
bye, Dally.
So I found one in the unit, and I did call Garland PD, and I have them come up to my shop, and they come in. They're real nice, and they'll run the serial just to make sure it's clear. It's not wanted in a crime or anything. And then they're like, yeah, go ahead, do your thing, sell it, whatever you want to do with it. So sometimes I will do that just as a kind of an educational piece for the video. And to be honest, stuff like that, it gets more views.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm really learning all this stuff. Like, now I don't want to go too silly, but, the thing is YouTube it's a business. And I know you guys put a lot of time and effort into this. And so we do too. Like I told Rob, he's like, dude, you got to stop using your phone. And I was like, bro, you realize like I get up at usually 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll go to the auction house, and I'm literally every day. What are you doing? Every day, like at 5:30, usually Gina's racing me home, and I'm on my cell phone editing the video. And then I run inside and I do it. Then I do my premiere. I chat with everybody, and then I usually do auction marketing. And I'm usually up till 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I get up and do it again. Like that's my schedule. It's like a full-time job.
Have you thought about maybe not putting out a video every day?
I was talking to Rob about that today. He does 5 or 6. He did tell me to shorten them. Actually, if people get a chance, go back and watch tonight's video. I actually released it a different time. I told Rob I was going to follow everything he told me to the T. I was going to follow it.
I'm going to watch that video. I'm going to have a pen and some notepads. I'm going to get into that video.
Because we'll have something to compare to now.
Well, and I was scared. I was like, man, I don't know how that my viewers are going to take to this, but you got to think. His storage unit videos get between 300 to 600,000 views easy.
Yeah.
And that's a storage unit video. So how cool is it that he had this huge thing, and now he's addicted to storage units. And so now he's bringing this whole new kind of crowd to what we do, reselling and stuff like that. Like, I think that's cool that he's doing that. But that's
how would you ever be interested in having I have a buddy that's a storage locker auctioneer, and he's been doing it forever. They were actually did a pilot. They were going to do a TV show about him. He lives here around me, but he goes to St. Louis and he'll sell like 150 units a day, once a month, twice a month. He'll sell pods and U-Haul and stuff like that. I think a good video idea would be maybe to get him on a show with you, maybe, and do maybe he could give some inside tips as the auctioneer.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Get him. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, babe, do you mind bringing me the charger for this? It's the newer one.
He actually buys storage lockers, and he has an auction. I had bought some really crazy stuff. I don't know if he bought a storage locker in St. Louis one time. It was an ex-NFL football player, and I didn't buy it. It only sold for $30, but they had an official New Orleans Saints like 2013 NFL playbook. And I was like, what in the world would you, because I've told him, I was like, man, you need to be doing, I tried to talk him into doing a YouTube channel, and he's older and he's developed a couple of health issues here lately, but he has some amazing stories and he's found some crazy stuff, but he knows a lot about how to buy good lockers because he's did it for so long. And I don't know, I think he'd be, I don't know, I think it'd be a pretty cool show.
I love it, man. Get me in touch with them. I think here in about a month I'll have more time.
Yeah.
Is because after Jeremy left, not the last time, the time before that, I said, look, I'm doing my regular YouTube videos, but I'm not doing anything till January because this YouTube thing is like put me a little bit behind. And so I was like, we got to take a pause. I got to get reset. And so now we're in crunch time because I'm telling y'all, Lunkers TV, he is addicted to storage units. And so we will probably be going to 2 different states next week.
Nice.
The dude's cool. He's like, hey, it's on my dime. You're coming with me. I'm like, all right. So,
I am so glad that you got that guy, man. I am so glad that that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. So we're taking this show on the road. Like we're gonna go over the US and we're gonna get the biggest, baddest units.
Dude, you need to come through Pittsburgh, man. I'll put you up.
I could get you, man. I'm telling you, St. Louis has some crazy storage lockers, man. But there's the deal. There's a couple of buyers that are big buyers.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, they bring semi trucks down. Terry was telling me one time, he goes, there's a guy, he goes, if he buys one locker, he's going to buy 100 because he's got to fill a semi truck. Hey. And I mean, there's a community in St. Louis, Missouri behind the storage lockers. And I know exactly when they go down. I know exactly, I can get you in touch with the guy that does them. I mean, because my guy, he's the guy that does all that. If you went out on the road, plus like there's a lot of really cool stuff to do here while you're here.
Well, I plan on coming to the thing y'all are doing is in April, right?
Yeah, April 18th.
Yeah, as of right now, I have every intention on being at that.
That'd be awesome, man.
And even if you can't make it the 18th, I mean, a lot like I'm there for almost a week. The Bargain Effect and Shamrock Pixie's there for most of the week, or they're there for the whole week.
Yeah, they're there.
I've never been there, so I plan on just having everything lined up the way I need to and being there the whole week. I'd like to just kind of sightsee, hang out with you guys.
Sure, that'd be great.
See what the storage locker game's like up there.
Heck yeah.
That'd be sweet, Justin.
So, but I have every intention. April gives me enough time to get done what I need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
As long as
I would love to meet Gina and give her a big old mama hug.
Oh, she'll be with me. She's a sweet woman. So, well, hey, we'll see. But hey, I'm considered a pretty big buyer here. Actually, I'm probably one of the biggest buyers here in Dallas. But now that I got like Rob going crazy, but we have a deal. he's like, hey man, let's do this. I'm like, look, man, I'm still a small business owner.
Yeah.
I ain't 2 million subscribers. I ain't rolling.
Ain't full-time YouTuber yet. Yeah.
I ain't rolling. But hey,
I love
he's a smart business guy. The dude's got his own tackle brand. He's got his own apparel company. The dude is rocking it. He knows what he's doing, and he's just a vet, man. He's an Army sniper. If you haven't watched some of his videos, he does some good videos on when he was in Afghanistan, some of the sniping stuff he had to do. But
is any of his tackle sold in Walmart?
I don't know. I didn't even know he had a whole tackle shop until
I was cruising through the Walmarts the other day and I seen lunker. It said lunker. It was like a mouse, like a mouse lure. It was like lunker baits or something like that.
A pretty common term in the fishing, but Lunker's TV is his. Guggen Squad is another one of his channels. And they have like the Guggen fishing store out in Denton because I got to go over there. And so Guggen Squad is another one of his channels.
That's great.
Susan Stricker wants to know, Justin, if you often see friendships end over business.
Unfortunately, sometimes you do. Unfortunately, I don't think it should ever be that way. I think all things can be resolved. I truly believe that reconciliation's there. People just both parties have to want it.
Right.
But I think most things in the world come down to just misunderstandings.
Yeah.
But people are just look. We live in a microwave society, right? A very people just are quick to get rid of something because I can get a new one, and that includes relationships, and that's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So,
agreed.
But yes, it does happen, Susan. And hey, Susan, love you. She's been supporting our channel since we got started. But yeah, I do. But I think it's unfortunate, and I especially think it's unfortunate when people don't even attempt to try to reconcile.
Yeah.
Sometimes money causes problems and like that,
The very first person the Lord had me forgive when I got saved was a similar situation to that. We started a professional wrestling company in Weirton, West Virginia, and he ended up bailing like literally the week of the show, and we had all of this high dollar talent coming in, and I was like stuck with the bill, and I just broke my back, so like I couldn't even wrestle at the point anymore. So it caused a huge division, but by the grace of God, he was the very first person that the Lord had me reach out to whenever I gave my life to the Lord and started to follow him. And he actually came to my church and would listen to me preach it, every so often, even though he lived like an hour away. So God did a real awesome work in that relationship.
I just don't get it. You think about it. Everything here, whether you believe in God or not, everything here, everything in my house right here, everything in y'all's house, everything at your business, it is all going to end it's going to end up in a landfill. At some point in history, it's all going to end up in the trash.
Yeah.
So why in the world would we put that before any relationship or before a soul? And that's just weird to me. And so I always think like, man, you know what? In the end of the day, this crap don't matter. People do. And so, but
that's right.
That again, it's just, and we live in a very different time right now.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, Justin, are we keeping you from family time, honey? I know how busy you are.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should probably get in there and spend some time with my son. I've been working a lot, and he's in there doing something. But I'm gonna go play some PlayStation with him or something. Just hang with him and Gina.
Well, thank you for spending this time.
Hanging out, man.
Yeah.
I was not popping back on your channel without being able to get on. So hey, guys, thanks for having me on here, and I promise you I'll be in touch with all of y'all so that we can rotate y'all in on that show. And again, I try to get to y'all shows. I love y'all shows. I love y'all as people. I think you're wonderful. And we're gonna freaking, we'll do what God allows, but we're gonna try to blow this thing up. Okay.
And if there's anything you need, Justin, feel free to reach out anytime.
Absolutely, guys.
I know how busy you are. Like if you need someone to watch a chat for you or whatever, no job is too small, no job is too big.
I appreciate it. Same thing for me, guys. If I can find an 8th day in the week, man, I'm golden.
I hear you there.
All right, guys. Hey, love you.
David, love you, Justin.
Later, man.
Isn't he sweet?
He's he's like such a class act.
He is. Yeah, I felt so privileged the first time he popped into my show.
Yeah.
Now I got to get Larry back.
And he didn't even charge you. That's nice.
He's not like that land shark picker guy.
That's right.
Click the link, Larry.
I'm still waiting on my first $39.99 payment to come through. I hadn't seen it yet.
Who are you waiting on it from?
I'm just kidding.
You just, like I said, I'd like to know. To be able to find somebody that's willing to work with you and to teach you, what it takes to be successful on YouTube. For one, it takes a good personality. But I've seen people with not good personalities be successful. But to be able to come alongside somebody like Lunker TV and be able to have that at your disposal, that's divine favor from a great Savior. That's just, that's why I said, and I didn't want to say it while Justin was here, but I'm just not. I don't like a lot of the energy that the what's the name of that show, that Dude Perfect. I watch that show and they're kind of mean to each other, and it kind of hurts my heart that the lead guy on the show, he's, it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm kind of a gentle soul anyways, and I'm not very competitive. So none of it really appeals to me too much. And I'm like, it's kind of cool. But the longer time went on, I was like, well, I guess nothing's going to come of that. After hearing him talk, I was like, well, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. But I'm glad to hear that something better was waiting. And that's what's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Buying Space was asking, I'm going to a car auction tomorrow. Do any of you buy cars at auction? I don't, but I know Tommy the Bargain Effect has bought and sold cars before. So that might be a good person to reach out to for information. I'm sure maybe somebody else on the panel might know something about that, but I don't want to steer you wrong because I
don't know anything about it. I'd just get them in trouble.
Yeah.
I don't either.
So that was good. I enjoyed that with him come on there. That was good.
Yeah, he is like literally one of my favorite people to watch on YouTube because he's the same person off of YouTube as he is on YouTube.
Yeah, I just subbed to him.
Yeah, he's awesome. You'll love his videos, especially if you like storage unit stuff.
And they're not staged. They're not, hey guys, come back in next week and watch this, we found a, whatever, it's just, he does a good job. I'm walking around.
He's not opening one box per video.
Yeah, here, we're going to open up this box and show you what's in it.
Uh-oh, where'd Larry go?
Larry! You ever see Practical Jokers?
Yeah.
Dude's running down the grocery store like, Larry!
Man, I hate to eat in front of people. My daughter came home with fresh barbecue and all that. I'm like, I got to get a good
I'd be offended if you didn't sit there and eat the fresh barbecue.
Sorry.
I want some of that fresh barbecue.
Chinese.
Mac, Amy's channel is just her name, Amy Marsden.
She's been quiet the whole time. Like she's not even there.
She's just hanging out.
You better start speaking up, Amy. People aren't going to know you're there.
I was eating.
She's like, that's right. I just hung out with ground fines.
Right, like brush off. That's actually the second time that he's been live, but I don't like he talks and I just want to like soak in the information.
Heck yeah.
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 He's such a likable guy
I can talk to him on Messenger anytime I want.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
He's a sweetie.
It was funny because me and Destiny were just talking about him. I told her that when we're here, acts like he's, I don't know, like this big famous movie star. She's like, "Oh my God, can I watch with you?" And I'm going, "Okay, kid."
Well, if Destiny would have taken up the link and joined the working hangout, she could have been part of the conversation.
She was cooking dinner when I was talking to her.
Know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean.
Know what I mean?
I'm like you, Anthony. I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch Justin's video today and start comparing it to previous videos.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be going back and watch it. I mean, honestly, like Justin's in that elite group for me of like people that I watch every single day. You know what I mean? Like there's not very many channels that are on my like I'm watching this before I go to bed list, and he's one of those channels for me.
I see that I'm not on that list. No, I'm kidding.
No, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Craig. You know what? I give you yours all the time because you helped me a lot.
I'm kidding.
On YouTube.
I'm giving you a hard time.
I will definitely give you props for that.
You'll start watching my videos again?
$39.95 or whatever it is.
Exactly. Yep.
That's cute.
Whew. That barbecue sauce had a little kick to it. Good.
You guys probably get all kinds of good barbecue down there in Alabama.
One of the best places, and you would never guess. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. It's up there close to it's in Tuscaloosa, which is where the University of Alabama is.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can. It is literally a hole in the wall. If you didn't know it was there, you would think it was somebody's house, that they were just serving it out of the back door.
Wow.
Archibalds.
They got this guy that like literally sets up like all around my area, like outside on this like big gangster looking grill called Sticky Mickey. And his ribs are insane.
I think I'm going to go make pancakes.
That sounds good.
Would be pancakes?
I wish I could eat pancakes. I'm on this Atkins diet now.
Uh-oh.
I've been on it for like 6 or 7 days now, and I haven't broke. The only time I broke it was I needed to drink cherry juice because I was getting gout in my foot. And I still kind of have it a little bit in my right foot because like eating like peanuts and red meats and all that kind of stuff jacks my foot up. So that's all I've been eating on this diet. You know, is that type of stuff. I'm jealous, Glenn. Glenn's been eating barbecue for the last 3 nights.
Not fair.
Some decent barbecue down there in Louisiana.
I'm going to take some barbecue ribs out of the freezer, and that's what we're going to have for supper tomorrow.
That's what's up. What time's dinner? I'll be there.
You have to ask Hip Flippin' Daddy. He's got tomorrow off. So.
Hip Flippin' Daddy. What time's dinner?
Are you shipping orders?
Am I?
You ship me a plate?
No, not shipping orders.
That would be nice.
Nope, gonna eat it all to myself. I slow roast it for 3 hours.
That sounds awesome.
I'm hungry now, you guys. I have to end this because I have to go eat.
You should just turn this into a mukbang video.
Into a what?
A mukbang video. Those are those videos where people just like sit in front of the camera, like gorging their faces.
Nobody would want to see that.
Surprisingly, people do. Like, there's some very successful channels that, like, literally they just eat.
I know.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. There's a bunch of strange folk out there.
Sometimes I wonder if I picked the wrong genre to do a channel for. Because I'm really good at eating food. Like, I'm a pro at it.
You should start doing it.
You could have a show called "What's the Better Buffet" and go around to all the buffets.
I should.
Well, there's a TV show on that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of different channel ideas that you could do. I mean, the world is your oyster out there. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna go make pancakes, so I guess I'm gonna have to put this to an end. But hey, thanks for helping me with Macari and all that stuff.
I'm glad that you're on it now. I really hope that you get some good sales on there.
I've got like 5 or 6 things listed.
Nice. Yeah, I've transferred a ton of stuff just since we've been doing this hangout.
I guess I'll go ahead and see if I can start Macari up tomorrow then.
Sorry we didn't get you on, Glenn. All right, you guys, thank you so much, everybody. I'm sorry if I was not watching the chat. Sleepless Hustler, thanks for putting everybody's link in the chat so everybody
You are
can
the man,
subscribe
Matt.
to everybody.
So thank you for letting me on, Mama.
Oh, you're welcome, Larry. Thank you for letting me boot you out so Justin could come on.
Hey, no problem. I figured I'm the low man on the totem pole anyway, so.
You're not the low man. You were just the only one on the panel not originally invited, so that's why I booted you off. Anytime you're in the chat, you're always welcome, Larry. If I got a spot, you're always welcome.
Larry, we'll have you on the morning show sometime if you're wanting to come on, just to help you get subscribers and stuff.
Okay.
But thanks for being a good guy and taking that well and not getting mad at me and all that stuff. I appreciate that, Larry.
It's I don't get mad very easy.
You know I love you, Larry.
I don't get mad at anybody very easy. I mean, I just figure I'm just a low man, and everybody's been on this longer than I have. So.
It's got nothing to do with being a low man. Amy's the newest one in doing this out of all of us.
Yeah.
Amy's been reselling for what, 3 weeks? Maybe a month.
It's been a month now.
Yeah, a month now. She's been reselling for a month. So it's got nothing to do with being low man on the totem pole, Larry.
Well, no, not too many people know me as well. Not yet. I'm getting there.
Okay, we know you, Larry. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. We know you.
You're good with us, Larry.
Yep, that's right.
Awesome.
All right,
Larry's been around a lot longer than people think he has.
Oh, I know he is. Well, he was gone for a long time. He was gone forever.
Yeah, well, I was in the background for a while there for a lot of people. I just didn't say nothing. But yeah, I've been around. I mean, I remember the old, 4 or 5 years ago when Dusty had his show going. And
yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you, chat, for coming and bearing with us. And thank you, my panel, Craig. Go subscribe to all these guys. Craig, the Land Shark Picker, Amy Marsden, my brother, John, Nevermore Antiques, Larry Lafferty, the community clown. Pittsburgh.
Have a great night, all
these guys. Make Mama happy and go sub to all these guys. All right.
Leave Mama a thumbs up before you leave.
Yes, leave me a thumbs up.
Have a great night.
Thank you, everybody.